Imagine starting from nothing, only to become a millionaire in just 5 years. That's the story of John Smith. John Smith was an average guy, a dreamer with a 9-to-5 job that barely paid the bills. His life was a constant cycle of work, sleep, and more work. But there was a spark in him, a spark of ambition that refused to be extinguished. He had a vision of a life where he was not just surviving, but thriving. John's journey began with a simple idea, an idea that was innovative, yet practical. An idea that filled a gap in the market. But having an idea was just the start. The real challenge was bringing it to life. With no money to his name, John faced the daunting task of funding his dream. He had to convince others to believe in his vision, to invest in his dream. This was no easy feat. He faced rejection after rejection, each one a blow to his confidence. But John didn't let this discourage him. He was determined to make his dream a reality. He kept pushing, kept trying, kept believing. And eventually, his persistence paid off. He secured the funding he needed, and his idea began to take shape. Those initial years were tough. There were countless hurdles and setbacks. But through it all, John remained steadfast. He learned from his mistakes, tweaked his strategies, and kept moving forward. His innovative idea slowly transformed into a successful business. 5 years into his journey, John Smith was no longer an average guy with a 9-to-5 job. He was a millionaire. His story is a testament to the power of persistence and creativity. He showed us that it's not about where you start, but where you're willing to go. John's story is not just a story of becoming a millionaire. It's a story of a dreamer who dared to dream, a believer who dared to believe, and above all, a doer who dared to do. John Smith's story is not just inspiring, but it's a testament to the power of perseverance and creativity. What made John Smith so successful? There are key principles that he followed consistently. Let's delve into these principles. First and foremost, persistence. John's path wasn't always smooth, but he kept moving forward, undeterred by the stumbling blocks. He believed in his vision, and his relentless pursuit of that vision is what made him successful. Persistence is like a boat against the current. It's hard, it's challenging, but it's the only way to reach the other side. The second principle is innovation. John was never content with the status quo. He was always looking for ways to improve, to make things better, to bring something new to the table. He knew that to stay ahead in the game, he had to be innovative. And this principle applies not just to businesses, but to our personal lives too. Innovation is not about creating something out of nothing. It's about seeing things from a different perspective. It's about finding better ways to do things. Thirdly, dedication. John was not only persistent and innovative, but he was also dedicated. He was committed to his goal, and he was willing to put in the hard work necessary to achieve it. Dedication is like a flame that keeps burning, no matter how strong the wind is. It's what keeps us going when things get tough. Lastly, learning from failures. John didn't see failures as setbacks, but as opportunities to learn and grow. He knew that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of it. Every failure brought him one step closer to his goal. It's like a puzzle. Each piece, each failure, brings you closer to the complete picture. These principles are not just applicable to entrepreneurship, but to life in general. They can guide you to success. So remember, be persistent, be innovative, be dedicated, and always learn from your failures. These are the key principles of success. They were true for John Doe, and they can be true for you too. So, if you're on a journey to success, don't forget these principles. They can be your guiding stars. But how can you apply these principles to your own journey? Here are some practical tips from successful entrepreneurs. First, let's talk about setting clear goals. Successful entrepreneurs know where they want to go. They set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. This is not about dreaming big, but about having a clear roadmap to get there. It's about breaking down your ultimate goal into smaller, manageable steps. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Second, building a strong team is crucial. You can't do everything alone. You need people who are as passionate and dedicated as you are. But it's not just about finding talented individuals. It's about creating a culture where everyone feels valued and motivated to do their best. A team that shares your vision and works together to achieve it is a powerful force. Next, taking calculated risks is a part of being an entrepreneur. You can't expect to play it safe all the time and still make it big. However, it's essential to differentiate between a calculated risk and a reckless gamble. Do your research, weigh the pros and cons, and then make your move. Remember, it's not about taking risks for the sake of it, but about making informed decisions that could potentially lead to great rewards. Then, continuous learning and adapting is a must. The business world is dynamic, and what works today might not work tomorrow. Successful entrepreneurs are always learning, always adapting. They stay updated with the latest trends and technologies. They listen to feedback and are not afraid to pivot when necessary. They know that to stay ahead, they need to keep evolving. Last but not least, successful entrepreneurs understand the importance of resilience. The journey to success is not always smooth. There will be setbacks and failures. But what sets successful entrepreneurs apart is their ability to bounce back. They see failures as learning opportunities, not as roadblocks. They know that persistence is key, and they don't let failures define them. So, there you have it. Set clear goals, build a strong team, take calculated risks, keep learning and adapting, and be resilient. These are not just tips, but practical strategies that successful entrepreneurs apply to their journeys. They are not overnight success stories, but the result of consistent effort and determination. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to entrepreneurship. What works for one might not work for another. But these strategies provide a solid foundation that you can adapt to your unique journey. These tips are not just theories, but proven strategies that successful entrepreneurs have used to build their empires. So, you're inspired and ready to start your own journey. But where do you start? Here are some action steps for aspiring entrepreneurs. The first step towards becoming an entrepreneur is to identify a business idea. You might already have a passion, a hobby, or a skill that can be turned into a profitable venture. If not, look for problems in your everyday life that you can solve. Think about what you wish existed that doesn't currently, or how you can improve upon what does exist. Remember, the best business ideas often come from personal experiences and passions. Once you've got your idea, it's time to conduct market research. This involves understanding your target audience, their needs, their behaviors, and their preferences. It also involves identifying your competition and understanding their strengths and weaknesses. Market research is crucial because it helps you to validate your business idea and to tailor your products or services to meet the needs of your customers. Next comes creating a business plan. This is your roadmap to success. It outlines your business idea, your market research, your marketing plan, your organizational structure, your financial projections, and more. A well-crafted business plan not only helps you to stay focused and on track, but it also increases your chances of securing funding. Which brings us to the next step, seeking funding. There are numerous ways to fund a startup, from bootstrapping to crowdfunding to venture capital. The method you choose will depend on your business plan, your financial needs, and your own personal circumstances. But whatever the method, don't be afraid to ask for help. Many successful entrepreneurs have been in your shoes before and they know the challenges you're facing. And finally, don't forget to take action. It's easy to get caught up in planning and researching, but at some point you need to start. Even if you start small, even if you start part-time, just start. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Start by taking these action steps. John Smith's story is proof that anyone can achieve success with the right mindset and strategies. We've taken you through a journey of transformation, from zero to a millionaire, in just 5 short years. Remember, your journey too can be marked by the key principles of success we've discussed: perseverance, innovation, and learning from failures. These principles are not just abstract concepts. They are practical, actionable steps that successful entrepreneurs have used to build their empires. But remember, success doesn't happen overnight. It demands consistency, learning from your failures, and constantly innovating to stay ahead of the curve. This journey may be challenging, but the destination is worth every struggle. And remember, you're not alone. We're here to guide you every step of the way. Want to learn more? Subscribe to Online with Teresa for more inspiring stories and practical tips. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Your feedback is valuable to us.